Hey home bakers, it's Jack here, bakewithjack.co.uk, bringing you your weekly bread making tip every single Thursday. And this week, the world got turned upside down. Roll that theme tune. Hello to you and welcome back to the Bake with Jack YouTube channel, where I share a little bit of my bread making expertise every single Thursday to help you make amazing bread at home. And firstly, a word of thanks. Thank you. If you've been here for a while, if you've been hanging out with me, some of you since the very beginning, thank you so much for being here every single week for your weekly bread making tip. And secondly, I'd like to say welcome to all those new people out there who thought in the last week or so it might be a nice idea to make your own bread. For whatever reason it was that thought crossed your mind, I can't think of one right now. Welcome. There are loads of you who have just discovered me in the last 7 days, literally thousands. Welcome. I hope you find some sort of value in what I've been laying out here for the last 4 years or so. Now, this is normally not the way we do things here. This isn't how we roll, but some circumstances are exceptional. Now, I was going to continue on here without mentioning the obvious. I planned, actually I didn't plan, it just kind of organically was, that here on the Bake with Jack YouTube channel, I was just going to ignore what was going on in the world and perhaps just focus on keeping things ticking over, providing you a little escape from the noise once a week, some ground for you to place your feet by just sharing with you a little bit of something about bread. But then shit got real. Maybe I shouldn't have said I'd already filmed this week's video. In fact, I'd already filmed next week's video because I just started to get my life in order. I just started to get on top of things, but the videos I did film are completely irrelevant now. It wouldn't make any sense for me to put them out at the moment. The landscape has changed now. Your circumstances have probably changed now quite a bit, I would imagine. Some people can get hold of flour, some people can't. There's an uneasy feeling in the air and in my heart. And that's why this week, instead of those videos, I'm broadcasting from here, the very tip top of the tallest of the Bake with Jack towers, away from any human contact whatsoever, to tell you what's going to happen next. Yeah? Oh, thank you. That's lovely. I feel like I have this kind of sense that tells me what I need to put out each week. Looking at everything that you tell me, I build subconsciously in my mind a feeling of a community of people who get some sort of value out of the principles discussed here. It's that feeling that helps me to decide what I think might be most helpful for you to see next. That feeling, combined with my limitations of technological expertise, which I know you can't quite believe it, but there are some, and my limitations of time in which I can actually film stuff in between school drop-off and school pick-up and hosting courses and workshops and demonstrations and food festivals and all the other things that I have to do. It's a combination of all that stuff that helps me decide what to share with you on a weekly basis. In short, I do what I can do, but circumstances have changed now dramatically for me and probably for you too. That sense I had for your needs has now been scattered and my time has been squeezed by having children at home for the foreseeable future. And so here is what I propose we do now. Witness the launch of the Bake with Jack Bread SOS Service. Many of you are new, and I'm guessing many of you have problems making bread at home, which is why you're here in the first place. That is literally the only thing I know for sure right now. And so what I have done here is created a brand new email address for you to send your bread making woes directly to me. If you're having troubles, if you're unsatisfied with your bread making in one way or another, if there's something you just can't crack, then I am here for you. How all this is all very well and a good idea, right? But I have literally no idea how many of you will be sending me emails, and I estimate that I probably won't be able to reply directly to each and every single one of you. But here's what I can and I will do. In a normal slot here on a Thursday morning where you'd normally be watching your weekly bread making tip, I'm going to choose the most common problems, tell you what I think is going wrong, and let you know what you might want to do next to help put things right. So if you're having problems and you need a diagnosis, here's what I need you to do. Take a photo of your bread making woes and send them to me at breadsos@bakewithjack.co.uk. Include your name, your location on the planet. A method or recipe is helpful if that's easy for you to do, and also the temperature of your room on the day if you know it. Together we will get to the bottom of your problem, and soon you'll be making amazing bread at home effortlessly, time after time. This present time we live in will never be forgotten. It will leave remnants, but soon it will just be a memory. One day in the future we'll all turn to each other and go, man, do you remember that time? That was crackers, wasn't it? But here and now, while we're living in this, we can choose to crumble. We can give up. We can knock everything on the head because everything is in a disaster anyway. So why should I try? Or we can try. There are things that we can't control here and things that we can. I can't do anything about the state of the world right now, but what I can do is to play my small part by doing what is asked of me, by being kind to one another, by looking out for one another in the bigger picture. This might be a time of panic, but it can be an opportunity to pause if you so wish it to be. It can be the biggest opportunity we've ever had that we wouldn't be able to create for ourselves any other way, to just pause and have a think for a little bit. Time to consider the way we are living our lives and our responsibilities. To think about what we truly value, what matters here and what really doesn't, what is real and what really is not. If you are making bread for the first time or not, if you are having troubles or problems as you define them in the small way that I can be, I am here for you. Send your bread making woes, your worries, your frustrations to me at breadsos@bakewithjack.co.uk and we can crack it together. Thank you.